Surveillance cameras would show Zay and Alicia track Foolio to two separate clubs, and at both locations they got out of the vehicle while Zay used Alicia's phone to communicate with Sean. Sean's Chevy Impala could be seen on video arriving at both clubs after Zay's communication.
Right. Oh, so they tracked him down like that? And y'all too stupid to use somebody else's phone? You used your own phone and your own car to go catch a body 3 hours later. And then you came out there a day before you caught the body and did some pre-planning in the same car. That's Mula. Gang with y'all on, this your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac. I'm back with another video. Y'all know how we rock, man. Kind of stock it, man. Keep the cushion in my pocket, man. Listen. Check it out on Photograph. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Follow your boy on Instagram. Follow your boy on Twitch. Subscribe to the rest of my channels in the description on Photograph. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Y'all know Julio passed away about a month ago on Photograph. They arrested all them because that did it. They got caught quick. Photograph. But now they saying that they might yeah. So let's watch.
Man, was actual trap in August 3rd, 2024. The state attorney's office filed a motion to basically keep Isaiah Chance, aka Gutter Zay, in jail.
Right.
Reason being,
no bond.
He and 4 others allegedly traveled to Tampa from Jacksonville and killed Foolio. We know the story by now, and if you don't, you can catch up on my other videos. But within the factual basis of this motion, we would get the new major details and the evidence against them that we're about to break down.
The car.
Zay and Alicia drove to Tampa the day before the murder in a silver Chevy Cruze, while Sean, Rashad, and Davion were inside of a black Chevy Impala. So
they drove to Tampa the day before they caught a body. So that means they thoroughly planned this. It's getting bad already. It's getting bad. I'm gonna tell you, the police don't like pre-planned body catching. You walk outside, somebody slap you, you pull your pipe out, you might go to prison, but you ain't gonna do 50 years. You did. But if you plan to somebody getting smoked, you plan it out like, oh yeah, I'm finna get there on 9:10 at PM. I'm gonna come to the back, you go to the front, I'm gonna get the back, I'm gonna grab a knife, you grab it. Oh yeah, it's over. Where you going to jail for the rest of your life. Pause. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
License plate readers would literally be able to track the exact route traveled between the two cities.
Of course.
And a search would be conducted for any vehicles matching the make, model, and year range of the suspected vehicles.
Right.
Detectives quickly found a tag for a black 2008 Chevy LTZ registered to Sean Gaithright's mother. Another tag would be found for a 2018 silver Chevy Cruze registered to a female who shares an address with Rashad Murphy's blood brother, who's currently in prison.
Right.
Detectives pieced together that they left Jacksonville around the same time Foolio was posting to Instagram about his Airbnb
about what
party.
He finna be.
Surveillance cameras would show Zay and Alicia track Foolio to two separate clubs, and at both locations they got out of the vehicle while Zay used Alicia's phone to communicate with Sean. Sean's Chevy Impala could be seen on video arriving at both clubs after Zay's communication.
Right. Oh, so they tracked him down like that? And y'all too stupid to use somebody else's phone? You used your own phone and your own car to go catch a body 3 hours later. And then you came out there a day before you caught the body and did some pre-planning in the same car. Let me calm down, folks.
Foolio was driven to the hotel in a 3-car convoy. While at the hotel, Zay and Alicia drove by Foolio's pod car twice. A Tesla camera in Sentry mode would capture both suspect vehicles on camera, as well as the shooters approaching on foot.
I ain't gonna lie. Pause real quick, shorty. If that's the case, I'm not gonna lie, that was a lack moment. Now, we just watched the interview of the person that was driving the car that Foolio was in when he got hit up. He said they was outside. They booked the hotel. It was a glitch in the system that wouldn't let them get the room. So they was outside in their car trying to get another hotel, which was already what we call in Chicago a loafing. You was loafing, folks. You sitting there like almost like a sitting duck. Like you just sitting there waiting. No, sirski. That was a bad move, gang. You're a celebrity. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But they tracked them from every club. They got out. They drove past. And then on top of that, you seen them drive past. The same car drove past twice. And nobody was on point. Nobody had that glip. Nobody was like, who is that? That's a lack moment, bro. That's why they say no lacking. And rest in peace to Foolio. But especially when you got money, when you in the streets for real, you making diss songs, you dissing that, and you doing this, doing that, shorty. You got to move like the president for real. The president ain't gonna be sitting there trying to figure out what other hotel to go to.
Was masked with dark skin, military boots, dark jeans with a rip in the left knee, a black belt, and a black hoodie. He was carrying a Glock in his left hand that had an extended magazine. The second shooter was tall, skinny, wearing a dark blue hoodie and black pants.
That was a light skin.
His light skin complexion could be seen above his mask to the top of his hood and between his gloves and sleeves. He was carrying an AR with a shell catcher. The third shooter was heavier, wearing all black with an
AR with a shell catcher,
and also carrying an AR with a shell catcher.
They had two shell catchers.
Shooter one was the first.
That's more evidence that you playing this. Cause why you got a shell catcher on it? Come on.
First to fire, and as detectives observed the muzzle flashes along with the impacts on the windshield of Foolio's car, it became obvious the Glock had a switch and was firing automatic.
Woo!
31 9mm.
And I was wondering at the time, I'm like, how that many, like, damn. Cause it was a lot of going through that windshield, folks. They was just flying like Tom Brady passes. Passing Mahomes. Just bullet passes, folks. They flying through that windshield. I'm like, damn, what they got, folks? Come to find out, they got a switch.
Millimeter shell casings would be left at the scene, while not one rifle round was found because of the shell catcher.
Because of the shell catcher, right. The getaway.
License plate readers would again capture the vehicles.
Then y'all got back in y'all car with y'all phones and went back to your house. Like, how slow do you gotta? You ain't never seen the movies? Gang, it's
the murder. The crews traveled back to Jacksonville while the Impala went east towards Polk County. Both vehicles would be placed into the system as felony wanted vehicles, and 3 days after the murder, sheriffs in Gwinnett County, Georgia, would attempt a traffic stop on the Silver Cruise. The driver, a black male, jumped out of the driver's seat running away on foot.
Stupid.
He'd be arrested for obstruction and identified as Rashad Murphy.
Goofy.
Damage on the side of the vehicle matched the that could be seen from surveillance.
And then you so stupid that you went to Georgia and you driving around there in the same car. How slow do you gotta be, gang? You didn't even burn a car. You didn't go get a new car. You didn't get a rental car to drive around in for a few months, few years.
Murphy. Damage on the side of the vehicle matched the damage that could be seen from surveillance in Tampa, proving this was in fact the same vehicle used in the murder.
Y'all slow, gang. Y'all didn't even use another license plate, nothing. Like, y'all a bunch of crash out goofies, gang. Most just crashed out. That was just stupid.
Heavy Impala would also be found. Detectives made contact with a member of Sean's family.
Take the license plate, bro. It literally takes 5 seconds. And I'm not trying to, I promise you, gang, I'm not trying to get nobody no pointers to do nothing. Because you're going to get your slow ass caught. We in 2024, shorty. You feel? But I'm just saying, gang, you got to be a real slow, crash out goofy. Bro, it take 10 seconds with a screwdriver. Bend your knees, bend down, and unscrew the license plate off. You didn't even do that. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I don't know what to tell you.
The witness said Sean called him saying he was on his way to visit and arrived the night of the murder. The witness confirmed he was driving the black Impala, and the witness also said while Sean was at the house, Sean said he had given a ride to a couple of friends. He'd eat dinner, rest in one of the rooms, then make his way back to Jacksonville.
Right.
But instead of taking the Impala, he'd drive back in a gold Toyota 4Runner, also registered to his mom. The witness provided consent to review their home camera footage, and Sean could be seen arriving at the house in all black. He could also be seen wiping down the Impala with a rag.
Let's replay this stupid shit for a minute.
Provided consent to review their home, also registered to his mom. The witness provided consent to review their home camera footage, and Sean could be seen arriving at the house in all black.
You didn't even change your clothes. You went back to your house in your car with your phone. Like y'all is everybody y'all slow, bro.
With a rag
it don't take a
and
genius, bro.
Transferring bags from the car to the garage, which would then be placed in the Toyota. That same night, Sean would get pulled over in Jacksonville. Sheriff smelled marijuana, searched the Toyota, found a Glock in the center console, one of the bags seen on video containing 223 live bullets and 9 spent casings, along with a 9mm barrel and a Glock firing pin. The barrel, pin, and the Glock didn't match the casings in Foolio's death.
Oh, okay.
But the spent rifle casings came back to 2 shootings.
Right.
One was a homicide in Jacksonville, and the second shooting was the prior attempt on Foolio's life when he was shot in the foot.
Oh, it just got crazy, shorty. This movie just got crazy. This is a motion picture. This is an Oscar award winning real life movie right here, shorty. If they don't make a movie about this, I will for them grave. I'm gonna just let you know the honest to God. Like, gang, do you know what that mean, folks? That mean he done tried to whack shorty before, or somebody around him that he know, cause he got the same glick, shorty.
This would mean Sean is not only charged with killing Foolio, but was in possession of evidence linking him to a failed attempt at killing Foolio.
Right. So yeah, he getting charged with that.
The day after Sean was caught, sheriffs executed a search warrant on Sean's house. They'd find a gun safe and multiple rifles, with one having a brass catcher attached. 2 spent 9mm casings were also found inside the safe, matching the casings found at Foolio's crime scene. So not only did Sean keep casings from when he allegedly tried to kill Foolio, Sean kept the casings from when he allegedly did kill Foolio.
Do you know how stupid this? Do you know how dumb you gotta be? It don't take a genius to just go to the ocean and bloop. Like y'all is slow, bro.
They just couldn't find the actual gun.
Right. But you got rid of it. Like y'all, come on, man.
By a warrant next, finding a Glock with an extended magazine,
a
Glock box, and notes in a notebook detailing Glock switches. The Glock wasn't a match to the murder, and a poster would be found in Zay's bedroom dissing Foolio's gang. Now, when Rashad Murphy was arrested in Georgia, he was in possession of an iPhone, and within the iPhone was a photo of Davion Murphy's ID, linking the two together. Another photo was taken by someone looking at the floorboard of a vehicle wearing black military-style boots, the same ones worn by shooter number 1 who fired the switch.
And this nigga taking pictures. He taking pictures. Oh, come on, man.
Shots of an Airbnb confirmation and Rashad's ID was enough to prove he rented an Airbnb 1.3 miles away from where Foolio would be killed. The property was equipped with a Ring camera that showed Alicia entering the day before the murder. The day of, Zay could be seen walking out with a champagne glass, Davion can be seen carrying a bag to the parking lot, and Zay and Sean would pass by multiple times.
I'll be surprised if they don't get. They definitely getting life. They not ever gonna see the light of day again. I'll be surprised if they don't get smoked. Hold on, Greg. This is bad. This is getting bad and badder and badder and badder and worse and worse and worse and worse. Like,
the
goddamn.
only one who wasn't seen by the Ring camera is Rashad Murphy. The Airbnb would be paid for by a Cash App account named Rich Off War belonging to Zay. So while Rashad booked it, Zay financed it. The Airbnb.
Oh yeah, we gonna book it in my name, but you gonna pay for it. That'll trick them. Y'all slow,
the camera would capture a gray SUV waiting in the background as the defendants left. The SUV would be identified as an Uber, and the driver as witness number 2. He was hired to drive from Tampa to Jacksonville, picked up 3 people, and drove them to Sean's home in Jacksonville. Come to find out, Sean's home has security cameras and detectives would get a warrant for the footage. Video would show Rashad, Zay, and Alicia exiting the Uber, and witness number 2 would identify them as well, placing them all at the Airbnb where they were picked up. In addition, Sean's home surveillance also had video from before the murder, showing Zay and Sean loading bags big enough to fit rifles into the black Chevy before leaving for Tampa.
It's getting
Warrants
worse.
were obtained for every suspect's phone and found that Rashad traveled to Tampa without one. But his phone also showed he went to Walmart the night before going to Tampa. Surveillance video from Walmart.
Man, I promise to God, bro, y'all is dumb. Y'all just dumb.
Would show he just so happened to be wearing the same exact outfit down to the military boots as shooter number 1 who fired the Glock with the switch. It was also later verified Rashad is left-handed, as the shooter was. Alicia's phone would show she traveled to Tampa, arrived at the B&B, and even went to McDonald's. Surveillance video from McDonald's would show her in the front passenger seat with Davion driving. Post Miranda, she'd tell investigators in an interview that her and Zay were in the backseat and she didn't know who was driving.
I told y'all she was gonna snitch. I told y'all.
Her phone would track her back to the Airbnb before leaving for the club. She'd be tracked to the clubs, was communicating with Sean, and was on surveillance video at both places. Her iCloud would show she also shared her location with Sean 3 different times while tracking Foolio. Zay, Sean, and Davion would all be tracked by their cell phone GPSs to every single location. Sean's phone would also reveal he was messaging a female, asking her to contact a male that was with Foolio to get their location. A message found after the murder was committed would state, "I'm coming home. My thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of..."
Wait, what the fuck did he just say, bro? This is getting bad.
Female asking her to contact a male that was with Foolio.
So he was talking to a female, and he was asking her to contact another nigga that was with Foolio
to get their location.
Then listen to this.
A message found after the murder was committed would state, "I'm coming home. My thirst is quenched."
I'm coming home. My thirst is quenched. Like, what do you think you is? The Green Goblin, bro? This is not no fucking video game. You a goofy, gang.
Pop a bottle of Don Julio today. Murphy. Alicia provided a post-Miranda statement where she identified herself and all the footage she was seen in, and identified Zay as the one driving while tracking Foolio. She admitted to allowing Zay to use her phone while communicating with Sean.
What did I say? I told y'all. Come on, man. I'm like a fucking wizard, a genie or something. Bro, go back to my other videos, bro. Every video I watched about this Foolio situation, I said, she gonna snitch first. She the girl. Of course she gonna tell first. I knew it. I see this shit a million times, man.
But denied knowledge of the murder and was caught lying multiple times during the interview.
Of course.
She claimed she was only at the clubs because they were thinking of partying there. She claimed her and Zay walked up to ask how much it was to get into each club, but that was proven false by the surveillance video.
Dumbass.
She'd even admit to her and Zay being at the scene of the murder.
Oh my God.
Claiming they were just lost.
So that puts him at the scene of the body when the body got caught. That puts them there. That's hard evidence right there. Any prosecutor gonna chew that up. You got caught lying. Prosecutor gonna chew that up. Like, it's bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Didn't know the victims. Now it's hard to say that these are the alleged killers when you read 18 pages of that.
This gonna be the quickest trial ever. Phone them grave.
Moran Sean's fucked. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This kid's got shell casings from when Julio got hit in the foot.
Right.
He's got the casings from the murder.
Right.
I don't think he's gonna get out of the damn thing. Like there's nothing for him. I don't know why he's collecting shit like on some Jeffrey Dahmer, whatever.
Because he's crazy.
You know how the murderers, they keep something from when they do shit. I don't know, but this kid's just fucking taking collectibles. Like he's just showing it off at his crib. Oh yeah, that's when we shot at him. This is when we actually did it. Makes zero sense why he would keep all that shit. But they got it. They got everything. They got the outfits. They got the wearing the outfits before that, wearing it after.
Pictures,
they know
cameras,
who was who.
Where you was at.
I don't see
in the same city on the same location
how they would beat this aside from a mistake being made by the courts.
It would have to be a bad mistake.
And the fact that they want to set an example so bad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think that there's any chance.
No, it's not.
Out of this.
We might as well stop talking about it.
What I think will happen is the girl is gonna try to find a way out, or
to
at
get
least
20
to get
years.
the least amount of time by cooperating against everyone else.
Right.
She's already given an interview. She's already admitted the shit that's gonna hurt Zay. Mm-hmm. Even though she denied the murder, she's like, "Oh, we were there though, but we didn't know anybody.
But we didn't do nothing. But we was on the scene at the same time, but we didn't do nothing. We was with the people who might have did something, but we didn't do nothing. Like, why would you say that, you dumbass?"
I think she's gonna fold first. I think someone else will fold second, and I think the shooters won't have an option.
They won't have an option
because
it's gonna be either life or death.
It sounds like they have everything they need to send them to prison for life.
They're gonna have to plead out to life.
The one thing I'm wondering is, this is as premeditated as it gets.
As it gets, for sure.
Premeditated murder in Florida is punishable by death if they decide to seek it.
That's crazy.
Now they want to.
I think they gonna seek it though. I think. Do you know how big of a story? How many people that get clout? How many lawyers will be put on? Oh yeah, I'm the one got Foolio. People that knocked Foolio off. Yeah, I'm the one got them knocked off. Yeah, yeah. You know how big of a story that'll be? You know how big of like a statement that would be, bro? I think they're gonna go for it, bro.
Execute YNW Melly.
Right.
They want to send him to death row.
Right.
I wonder if they're going to do the same thing in this case.
Probably.
And to be honest with you,
I won't see why not.
I feel like the evidence is stronger
on this than YNW Melly.
Than it is in Melly's.
Yes.
But we'll just have to wait and see. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments.
It's going to get ugly. It's already ugly. It's going to get ugly now. Y'all might, I'm telling you right now, y'all might as well chalk it up on front of grade. And it's going to be hard as hell. And for you in jail, shorty, they probably either got you in 23-1, you know what I'm saying? They probably got you in the hole all day because you a high profile target, or you gonna get caught up with your ops or something. So it's just bad, bro. Rest in peace, Julio. But this is why I call niggas crash outs, though. This was a crash out, bro. Literally, this is why I call them crash outs. You didn't do. It ain't even like y'all, man.